Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. And I need to pee.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two. think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Looks steady enough. Ugh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices. I can break my way through here. Pest.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same. I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Ah, more wonders.
Behind you!
Yeah, as easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Time to leave for good. Well, you tried. These people left me in town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here? Amit. You do not belong here. That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. They're a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always. Who the hell burns their own crops?
They were leaving because of disease and starvation. They thought it was doomsday. I saw the same thing happen at home. Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
If they burned their crops and ran out of food, then they probably ate the horses.
Yeah. People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard.
Your welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Pew Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
Where are the
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't...
No.
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it for the lamps elite. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold.
Well then, let us be Farewell, Mr. Bachelor.
Good luck, then.
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
There's the inn.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thickskin Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us?
Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Why is...
Of those who did not die, we are though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary...
Those who...
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you... Some believe the pass through the dark woods offers salvage. I believe we must...
Will they return when the curse...
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But if we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New...
You're a...
I am that. Faith and science are our twin compasses.
And what have your compasses told you?
They have told me. They have told... We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said. As...
Heroic.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsened. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then, but in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on it.
What do you think caused the...
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its... As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better.
Our contract stand.
If you'll have it, yes, for Charles.
All right. Thank you.
Then I wish you... By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against. Thick skin, right? We're sorry to disturb you.
It'll take more than...
I take it you attend.
Bloody right I do. New Eden is dying and anyone who stays is...
Will you go alone?
I'll take my sister and anyone else who wishes. You may come too if you wish. You look like...
There's no hope for...
Not till the weather changes, and it...
What's your role here, if you...
Lately, I do what needs doing when no one else will, weakened as they are by comfort and the... Now, though, it's cold enough to freeze the nankies off an horse, and the game... You can't eat a ghost, can't skin it, can't sell it, so...
So, the curse?
I think nothing much about it. I think folk sickened and... I think folk went mad. And I know we found the Reverend dead.
What of the governor?
That useless. With Davenport dead, godly folk look to be led. Fairfax Askell couldn't be happier. I pity he'll get 'em all killed.
What of the...
Now there's a man of worth. Without Saul Penn, these last months have been hard on him. I hope he's met. If I had my way, he'd be coming with us. I don't give a rat's knacks.
Well then,
Ah,
we should go to Esther.
I think the governor said their house stood above the docks.
You'll be the Banishers then. Come too late. I'm sorry.
Ante Duarte.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara.
You may...
Well. Yes?
A moment more. Governor Haskell told us of the curse.
Well, I'll not speak ill of my neighbours.
Someone...
I understand Banishers often...
We do not trade. We deliver. Oh. What are you doing out?
Since you ask, I came to... My sister has a sore leg. We have a small farm, some
Did you know?
Of course I knew the minister. Like he was the moral foundation stone.
You may...
Well...
Antea. Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come.
What happened?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. I believe he tried to lift the... I too have questions. But I have no answers.
How were things? You know.
Before the curse, Charles immersed himself in the community here. I'm sure they look to someone else now.
What can you tell me about the...
Fairfax Haskell is well read in it. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown.
Still, good to know our patron has some... We met the captain, too.
I find thick-skinned New Smith's manner a little frightening. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. Charles thought so, too.
Is there anything...
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther?
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost link...
If he's here, I promise I will know no...
You can count on.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you.
We'll take a look around.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find a way.
That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but a long day. Ahead of us.
I don't have much. But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake.
Of course.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left. Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days, I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
Remember when he started to wear these, to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something. These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Get out of my way.
This fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold.
Be warned.
Calm you, sir.
Oh, of course. Welcome to New Eden.
We're Banishers. There's nowhere else we'd
I, madam, am...
care to trade.
Most of my goods...
I bid
A pl...
a wisp. So close to town.